Do you want to form an alliance with me?
Absolutely, I do.
Good, good, excellent.
Ike, you have to be honest. Am I ugly, yes or no?
Okay, so I was midway talking about the T-Rex arms of autistic people because I realised that my sister's the only person in our household who does it. And I was trying to put together why this would be, because I have 4 siblings, and both my parents are autistic, all of them are autistic. I'm autistic, but she's the only one who does it. And I tried to put together why this might be. And I realised it's because the rest of us have pockets. So we put our hands in our pockets, where she's 7 and likes to wear skirts and leggings, so T-Rex arms. And I was putting this together and I was like, I don't do T-Rex arms. And then I watched the video. And I realised that, yes, while I do have pockets, and that's my idle animation, I do put my hands behind my back. I gesture while I talk, and in between gestures, if I can't think of the next gesture, if I'm about to do the next gesture, I do this.
I got deep into reading about the differences of the autistic brain on Embrace Autism. It's a really great website with lots of good information. But I thought I'd share some of the things I learned because I find it super fascinating. The first cool thing I learned is that autistic people only experience about 16% of the synaptic pruning that neurotypical people experience. So if you don't know what that is, a couple times throughout childhood, the brain pretty much kills off all the neurons that aren't being used regularly. Well, we don't experience as much as that, so we actually have more neurons in our brain. And another cool thing is that we experience both hyperconnectivity and hypoconnectivity between neurons. So the hyperconnectivity is between short-range neurons, which means that our messages are pinging a lot between the close-range neurons, and to me that's when we're collecting all those details and putting those things together. And then we experience hypoconnectivity between the long-range neurons, mostly between the right and left brain. So we're not sending the message directly to the place where it needs to.
Oh my god, okay, so when I was playing competitive sport, there was like something I used to do all of the time to like push myself further competitively. Quite frequently, I would imagine that I was at the part of the Hunger Games where, you know, you were showing off your skills to the panel of judges. And it was so silly because like while I was trying to play sport and, you know, do it well, I was also like having this like full on like kind of like fantasy reality in my head happening, like, oh yeah, they're over there, I just can't see them, and like I've got to make sure I do that, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. So it was like genuinely the only way that I could like get that extra like 10% of motivation that I felt like I needed, because yeah, I don't think it was like that healthy either, because I was imagining that like if I didn't perform well that I would die in the Hunger Games. That's so
Bitches on this app will literally be like, sometimes my socks make it feel like my feet are suffocating and I can't eat dairy without wanting to puke, and the lights at the grocery store piss me off, and sometimes when I'm overwhelmed I just have full-blown screaming meltdowns where if anyone touches me I feel like I'm gonna die. ADHD, am I right? Not, it's probably, I'm not a doctor. Those things are, how am I trying to, I have ADHD and autism, and all of those things are my autism. Not my ADHD. Do you see what I'm...
What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Ah!
Sexualizing children is bad, including in anime.
Bro, oh my god.